Well, hi Leos, welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. Doing that shuffle over. So Leos, let's find out. What can you expect? Cancer right off the bat. There's Leo right there. Okay. So Leos, the overall energy of this reading is the Knight of Cups. This is a sincere love offer. This is someone, male or female, that's either offered you a sincere love offer or will be offering you the sincere love offer. This surrounds your entire reading. Let me read on. Up here in your highest energy is the Chariot. This is the card for Cancer. Cancer might be strong in your chart, might be strong around this reading. But the energy is what's most important, and this is about moving forward. So, this offer, also, these are the two highest energy cards in your reading. This offer is about moving forward in love. Next to the Chariot card is the Four of Swords. You're going to go deep. You're going to meditate over this a bit, before you actually move forward. These are swords of truth and clarity. This is about meditation. It's about soul searching. It's about taking quiet time to yourself. It can be about praying, reaching out to the universe for answers on what to do. It's very spiritual. You see the stained glass windows there. So it's a healing card. So this is all about healing. Are you ready? Are you ready to move forward? Are you ready to accept this offer? Have you been in this state of healing and now here comes this offer comes in wanting to move forward in love? This is really important, this Four of Swords here. Truth and clarity is what you need in order to, I think you're going to be making a decision on this Knight of Cups coming in. That Four of Swords is right next to the Eight of Wands. There's going to be a lot of communication. This is through the air, like phone calls, texting, video chat, however you do it, okay? A lot of back and forth. You have questions that you need answered. You need to talk about this. And then in your quiet times, you are definitely, this is all that's on your mind, is like, is this the right thing for you? Shall I accept this offer and move forward with this person? Under the Chariot is your card, the Strength card. This is the card for Leo. See, you have all these questions, but looky here. This is the infinity symbol. If you follow your intuition, you will have the right answers that you need in order to know whether to move forward or not with this love offer. You will find the strength and the courage to make the right decisions here. It's right next to the Knight of Cups, the overall energy. And then on the other side is the Seven of Cups, which is under all that communication. Look at all those cups. This is what you're confused about. This is what you need to reach out to the universe about. It's the love. It's like you have chosen cups of love before, maybe from the same person, I don't know, but they haven't panned out. They've all had something else in them. There's not enough room for love. So this makes you second guess, like, is this really love? Is this what it seems to be? Or is this going to turn out to be one of those things that just falls apart? And so you're very confused, and that's why you have all this conversation. You really want to be sure before accepting this cup here which, as you notice, does not have something else in it. So there's lots of room for love. But before accepting it, you need to make sure it's not one of these, okay? Under the Strength card, your card, the King of Cups. This is water energy. That'd be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And your highest energy has Cancer. So Cancer really might be strong in your chart someplace or strong in someone else's chart someplace. But male or female, this King of Cups, they have a giant cup of love. I think you do have you have this giant cup of love. You would like to be able to share it with someone. It hasn't worked out so far. And you're holding it close to your body. And this is until you find your answers. You do have the answers within you if you pay attention. And I think all this praying, all this healing and meditation and seeking answers from the universe here about the truth and the clarity of this whole offer. Use your intuition, and that, like I say, that will guide you on whether or not to hand out your cup of love. And this is to this love coming in here. So next to the King of Cups here, you have a giant cup too. And you would like to share it, but you don't just say, okay, I'll take it, here's mine. You don't do that, okay? Next to the King of Cups is the Page of Wands. Yes, you need to speak out. Here's all those wands. There's things you need to talk about, okay, before you can make your decision. You're holding on to that staff of new beginnings, fresh starts, right under the Knight of Cups, right next to your King of Cups. And so, yeah, there's things that you need to say. And this is going to help you. This is what you know. You know that there's, one of the things you do know, and you're going to find the strength to do, is bring up some topics that you need to talk about. And it has to do with the love, because the Ace of Cups is right next to the Page of Wands. And this is about, is this sincere? What you're offering me to move forward with you, do you really love me? I mean, think about it. Do you? And you're going to think about whether you really want them, whether you really want to hand out that cup of love. I'm taking out the second part of this reading. Let's find out what's going on here for you Leos. Yeah, see, you've been going through something here. That's why you're healing over there. All right. Okay. See, what's going on here, up here in your highest energy, I have the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords, this is something that you're gonna have to talk about, okay? You've been hurt. Remember the confusion, the cups that you've been picking that haven't been working out, the healing that you're doing up here. It's because your heart's been hurt. This is in the past. I mean, it's not, you could be still getting over it, but I feel like it's the end of the pain, because I have the Ten of Swords right next to the Three of Swords. So I don't know how long it's been, whether it's freshly the end or that was, some time ago. But it was very painful. You did get over it here. You're still kind of healing over it, though, because that's the first thing on your mind when this love offer comes through, is how it's ended up before. And so you're kind of stuck here in remembering how it feels when things do not work out. That's why you need all this conversation. The security, the stability, not being able to move forward, the feeling stuck, all this was just lacking. The security and stability, and just being stuck in bad relationships, not knowing how to get out. You obviously, it looks like you're out and somebody's coming in. I have the Emperor under this Three of Swords and next to all this confusion and love, and I feel like this is the energy. I think you were tied up with a narcissistic type person before. This is a card for Aries. Doesn't mean they had to be Aries. The energy of the card is what's most important, and this is like wanting to be, they have like the mindset of a ruler in a way. They're very set in their ways. A lot of times, they can't see things in anybody other's perspective. It's very difficult for them. They just like to, they probably even have a job and some sort of authority, having some sort of authority over others. The emperor is usually well liked and respected by others, but it's those that are closest to them that see this other side. I almost feel like you've been in a narcissistic type relationship before that was very hurtful, that that you finally, and you're still healing from. And then I have the Seven of Wands next to the Emperor, and you are definitely on guard. And this communication is going to be about, you don't want anything like this in your life again. I think you're going to end up talking about what you've been through, and that's why you're kind of need time to think about this, even though you have a giant cup of love. Thank goodness you saved that cup, because sometimes a narcissist can take that away too from you, where you're never able to, where you don't have love to hand to somebody else. But you do have it. So I feel like you're very much on guard because of this energy. It's explaining why you're in this state of healing and why you're not just reaching for this sincere cup of love and moving forward with it right away. So you've got to use your intuition. You've got to find your strength to talk about it. You need to talk about it. You need to get this out in the open. These are things that this person probably needs to know anyway, if you do move forward with them. And this way they can at least understand you more, like where you're coming from. They may already know about it, but that there might, they may not just understand the extent of it. So next to the Seven of Wands and under this Four of Pentacles being just stuck, is the Two of Wands. So you did get out of it. You did block this narcissist. And there you are hanging on to that staff of new beginnings and fresh starts, just like you are here with the Page of Wands. And here you have the whole world in your hands. And you know the whole world's out there in front of you, but you haven't been able to move forward. You're just standing there knowing that the whole world's in front of you. You know you're free to do what you want, but I don't think you're done healing yet. So under the Emperor, this is what you are getting from the Emperor, the Page of Cups, okay? This is a tainted cup of love. It's immature. It's not fully developed. It's a tiny cup of love. It could be, this Emperor may have apologized over and over, but, that didn't help. So this Page of Cups, see, there's a fish in it. There could be Pisces someplace in your chart or around this reading, because of the fish that's in this cup. But this is what you were getting from the Emperor. You weren't getting the Ace of Cups. You need to know that this sincere love offer coming in really has an Ace of Cups. So next to the Page of Cups and blocking, I have the Five of Swords. You've got a lot of truth and clarity. You are still healing from what I see here, because there's still a couple swords on the ground. There's one underneath this person who's meditating or seeking advice from the universe here. Looking back, and I think you're looking back at the Emperor. They don't have to be Aries. They're just that personality. Looking back at them like good riddance. I got my truth. I got my clarity. But you haven't got it all yet. You just, you understand that they can't love. A narcissist only truly loves themselves and will do anything for themselves. And they don't really regard the other person. I think you went through one of those issues here. But between looking back at them and you standing there with a staff of new beginnings and fresh starts and looking forward, see, having the whole world out in front of you, that world is being presented to you right now, that fresh start, that new beginning. So this is a new life cycle, and it's being offered to you to move forward with someone. So I think that I think you're going to work it out, because it's not like they're bailing on all the communication or anything. It's almost like they're like, talk to me, tell me, where you're coming from. And then I think it pours out. I think you pour out with things that you're still healing over. I think you know that this is a sincere love offer already. And I think you're going to find the courage and the strength to move forward with them. Put your trust in them. I'm going to take out one more card. It's the walking away. It's the Eight of Cups. So a lot of this communication is going to be about how you got out of this situation. Here's the Seven of Cups, how you got out of that situation, and the pain that you suffered while you were in it, and even afterwards. It wasn't easy. So what's nice about this reading is a sincere love offer coming in, and I think it just kind of brings stuff up, from the past, and you're just things that you need to talk about before you can move forward into a new life cycle with this person, and you will find the strength to do that. And you know that this is a sincere love offer. You will be moving forward with them towards the world here. That new, wow. Well, good. I'm so happy for you that true love, it looks like, real love, somebody who's very sincere is coming in for you. So, wow, Leos, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance.